don't need anyone to complete you. You're already whole. Happiness doesn't come from the people around you. It comes from within. The world often tells us that being alone is something to fear, something to avoid. But let me tell you the truth. Being alone is where you find your power. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's freedom. Freedom to reconnect with yourself, to explore your dreams, and to create a life that truly fulfills you. But here's the catch. To embrace that freedom, you have to let go. Let go of the past, the toxic relationships, the habits that no longer serve you. Letting go isn't easy. You'll feel resistance from others and sometimes even from within. You'll question yourself. You'll feel guilty. But here's the truth. You're not responsible for anyone else's happiness. You are responsible for your own peace, your own joy, your own growth. Being happy alone means giving yourself permission to live life on your own terms. It means cutting off the emotional weight that's been dragging you down, whether it's the opinions of others or your own fears of being judged. When you release those burdens, you make room for joy, for growth, for greatness. Here's something people don't tell you. When you learn to love your own company, the right people will naturally come into your life. People who respect you, value you, and see your worth. And those who don't, let them go. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive your past mistakes. Stop blaming yourself for trusting the wrong people or making choices that didn't work out. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Now you know better. Now you can move forward. When you let go of the weight of anger, resentment, or regret, you free yourself. You're no longer carrying the past on your shoulders. You can finally stand tall and walk into the life you deserve, a life filled with peace, fulfillment, and joy. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're worthy. You don't need anyone to validate your existence. You are enough. You've always been enough. And when you start believing that, when you let go of everything holding you back, that's when your life truly begins to change. Let go, be free, and live the life you deserve. Walking away isn't about abandonment. It's about choosing yourself. You can't save everyone, and it's not your job to carry their burdens. If someone isn't willing to meet you halfway, it's okay to let them go. You're not being selfish. You're preserving your energy and choosing to protect your peace. When you let go of the things and people that no longer serve you, you create space for what does. You make room for people who uplift you, who encourage your dreams, and who bring joy and light into your life. You are your greatest asset, and when you prioritize your well-being, you become unstoppable. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Don't keep people around who don't respect or appreciate you. When you walk away from the negativity and drama, you'll find that the universe opens doors you never thought possible. Trust the process. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about making room for your greatness to shine. So what's holding you back? What are you afraid to release? Make the decision today to let go. You are enough, you are worthy, and you are capable of incredible things. It's time to rise, to stand in your power, and to live the life you've always been destined for. Let go of the weight. Rise into your greatness. You've got this. You were born for this. Thank you. And remember, you are enough. Always. Letting go doesn't mean being angry or bitter. You can release people with love and respect, wishing them well as you move on. Holding on to resentment only ties you to the past. And you can't move forward if you're dragging all that baggage behind you. Letting go isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's knowing your worth and valuing your peace of mind. But letting go isn't just about others, it's also about you. Let go of the limiting beliefs that hold you back. Stop thinking you need a relationship, a big group of friends, or anyone else's approval to feel valuable. You are enough on your own. You always have been. When you believe in yourself and realize you're complete just as you are, that's when everything changes. You'll attract the right people and opportunities because you'll no longer settle for less. You'll live with strength, confidence, and purpose. Here's the truth. When you're truly okay with being on your own, you stop fearing rejection, loneliness, or being not enough. You'll know deep down that you are already more than enough, and with that belief, you'll finally let go of the fear that's been holding you back. So here's my challenge for you. Let go of fear. Let go of the people who drain your energy. Let go of the beliefs that keep you small. The moment you do, you'll start creating the life you deserve. You've got this. Here's the rewritten version of your content. Discovering the life you've been longing for is within your reach. It's waiting for you to make the decision to step into it, claim it, and own it. You've always had the strength within you, and now is the time to let go of everything holding you back. Clear the way for the greatness that's on its way to you. Let's be honest for a moment. While we often hear that life is short, the truth is that life is long enough for you to live it the way you deserve. You don't need to live according to someone else's rules, expectations, or desires. You have the right to shape your own destiny, to fill your life with peace, joy, and fulfillment. But to do that, you must let go. Let go of the relationships, habits, and beliefs that weigh you down. Letting go isn't just about distancing yourself from people. It's about releasing the mental and emotional burdens that keep you stagnant. It's about cutting ties with anything that no longer serves your growth. And while it may not always be easy, you'll soon feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with who you truly are. Of course, you'll face resistance. Others might not understand. Your choices and guilt might creep in. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for anyone else's happiness. Your happiness is your responsibility, and the people who genuinely care about you will support your growth and respect your journey. Those who don't, they were never meant to stay. Growth is uncomfortable by nature. It challenges you to shed old connections and outgrown relationships, and yes, some people may talk, judge, or spread negativity about you. But when they do, they reveal more about themselves than about you. You don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing your peace. Their opinions are not your truth. One of the hardest things you'll face is learning to forgive. Not just others, but yourself. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the anger and resentment that tether you to the past. Holding on to pain is like carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks. Let it go. Give yourself permission to move forward and release the blame you've been carrying for your mistakes. You were doing your best with what you knew at the time. Now you know better and you're ready to thrive. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Learning to enjoy your own company is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. You are whole, complete, and worthy exactly as you are. You don't need anyone to validate your existence or fill a space that only you can fulfill. When you embrace solitude and love yourself fully, you stop attracting the wrong people and start drawing in those who see and appreciate your true worth. Stop looking for external validation. You don't need anyone else's approval to know that you matter. You've got to start believing in your own value, and the world will see it too. The moment you stop trying to please everyone, you'll discover your real power. You'll stop living for others and start living for yourself. And that's when the right opportunities and people will align with your journey. Hey, listen up. Life isn't always smooth sailing. You're going to hit rough patches, face disappointments, and sometimes the hardest thing is letting go. Letting go of people and things that don't lift you up anymore. But hear me out. Letting go isn't quitting. It's about moving forward, growing, and stepping into the person you're meant to be. We all have people in our lives who hold us back. They drain our energy, discourage us, and don't believe in us. And too often, we let them take up space in our lives. We let them influence how we feel, live, and see ourselves. But that's not how we're meant to live. You're not here to live under someone else's doubts or fears. You're here to shine, to stand tall, and to be the best version of you. To do that, You've got to let go of toxic relationships and negativity. Walk away from those who don't support or believe in you, the ones who only show up when they need something. Yes, it's hard. I know you've invested time and love into some of these people, but here's the truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give your all to others when you've got nothing left for yourself. Start by looking inward. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be happy on your own. And no, being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It means freedom. It's a chance to discover who you are, what you want, and what you deserve. When you're happy with yourself, you become unstoppable. You start attracting the right people, the right opportunities, and the right energy into your life. Letting go isn't easy. It can feel like losing something familiar, but you're not losing. You're gaining peace, power, and purpose. You're creating space for the life you've always dreamed of. Every day, remind yourself, I am worthy. I deserve love, happiness, and respect. When you believe that, everything changes. It takes time. It won't happen overnight. There will be challenges and doubts. But trust me, you already have everything you need within you to create the life you deserve. Take it one step at a time, and you'll find more peace, joy, and freedom than you ever imagined. Remember this: the only person who can stop you from living the life you're meant to live is you. So stop relying on the opinions and validation of others. You don't need anyone to complete you. You're already whole. Let go of what's holding you back and step into the amazing, powerful, unstoppable person you were always meant to be. Your best life starts the moment you decide to let go. Now go out there and claim it. You've got this. Here's a simpler motivational version of your script. Listen, you've got to take charge of your life. It's not always easy, and it's definitely uncomfortable, but letting go of people who don't appreciate you or bring you peace is the first step toward real happiness. Stop letting others control how you feel. Start saying no. Learn to step back and say, I can't give you any more of me. Yes, people might get upset. They might try to make you feel guilty. Don't let them. This is your life, and you only get one chance to live it on your terms. If someone isn't adding to your happiness, encouraging your growth, or making you feel valued, then it's time to let them go. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. If they're not bringing light into your life, they're taking it away. And let me tell you this, there's nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. This is your time to grow, to heal, and to discover the amazing person you are. Too often, we think we need someone else to make us happy. But the truth is, happiness starts with you. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's brave. It takes strength to step back, create boundaries, and say, I'm worthy of peace and happiness, and I won't settle for less. It's not easy to walk away from people who drain you or don't see your worth, but it's necessary. You weren't put on this earth to be someone's backup plan or to constantly give without receiving. You're here to live fully and unapologetically. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you keep giving to people who don't appreciate you, you'll burn out. You'll feel stuck, and that's because you've neglected yourself. Let me be clear. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. When you let go of toxic people and situations, you create space for the right ones to come into your life. It's like cleaning out a closet. You have to get rid of the old, worn-out things to make room for the new.